riveting episode of Minding Our Business.
Is that the official adjective we're running with now? Is riveting?
You say it a lot, so that's why I have started saying it.
I'm pretty confident during episode 2 that was your word choice. And I just kind of, well, thankfully, I am the producer, so
you're the everything.
I'm not telling you we have to fact check it when it's already an established fact. It's a constant, kind of like in math, because we studied trigonometry for 3 seconds in one episode.
I never took trig.
Me either.
We the dumb ones.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Put this timer somewhere.
You didn't have to take it for nursing?
No. Mm-mm.
All right, well, let me introduce you then, since I already said. So, we have a guest today. We have Nicole Cloud. She is a mom, and she works in healthcare. So, our topic today is going to be kind of discussing, like, mental health in the healthcare sector of life. So, before we jump in with you, I think that we should do a quick check-in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, always.
So, I'm going to do a quick check with myself. Had a rough week, but feeling better. Going to name 3 things I'm grateful for. That is family, food, and friendship.
The 3 Fs, naturally.
Yeah. What about you, Nicole?
I feel pretty good today. It was kind of a rough weekend with my girls, but I feel good.
I love it.
Danny?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed and recharged. Interestingly, I was not feeling that way earlier in the week. Through work, we did marketing agency near you, miniresults.com, also a sponsor of the show. Self-serving, I'm the owner of the company. We did a vendor booth at an expo, which I've done before. Done it myself, done it with clients. For whatever reason this time, I got really nervous and anxious about it. Even though I had a game plan, I had people with me. I had the team with me. Incredible amount of anxiety a couple hours before the event. So I ran over to I ran to the beer store. As one does.
Some alcohol.
Right now, my wife runs and operates a beer store, so I went.
Beerama, another plug.
Beerama, Levittown, PA. They also do wholesale accounts. No, I didn't go to the beer store to self-medicate. I drink beer. I drink alcohol, but I've never used it as, a coping mechanism because I have a very addictive personality. Anyway, I went and basically just said, hey, Bray, I need to see you, need to talk to you. I'm feeling incredibly nervous, and that's what we do for each other. Even if nothing else, she can't solve the nervousness. She can't make me feel a certain way, except she does make me feel better. And basically just by being there talking to her, calmed me down, and, she gave me some nice affirmations that I needed to hear. The you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you sort of thing. And it worked, so incredibly grateful. The expo went phenomenally. And I've caught up on sleep. I know as an extroverted introvert, whatever it is, I can mingle, but I need like a massive recharge time. Got that, so I'm feeling good today. And well, we're at 30 minutes because I just talked all the time.
Oh, God. So your wife is same as me. She's the calm to your chaos.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to assume Justin's that for you, too.
Yeah, I'm definitely more anxious than he is.
So I just want to start, like, a little bit of your story. So, like, why did you want to become a nurse?
I don't know. I could never picture myself doing anything different.
I can't picture you doing anything different either.
I think I just always wanted to help people and hopefully make a difference and make people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's what I hope I still do.
So, being a nurse, like, I know, like, especially the past 5 years have been, like, really rough.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you keep it at work? Like, you have 2 girls at home.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting beat up at work. People are...
Yeah.
yelling at you, and then you have to come home in this good mood.
Yeah, I definitely, during the pandemic, I had a pretty, I would say, toxic job. I think every hospital kind of was like that during the pandemic. And when I found out I was pregnant, I actually left that job because I couldn't handle it not pregnant. I couldn't imagine handling it pregnant. But before, I would bring it home a lot. All the time. Like, it definitely put a strain on me and my husband's relationship. And because I was pregnant, it really saved me to go to a more positive job.
Yeah.
For sure.
I definitely, like, understand that, like, when you're going through something at work and you can't shut it off. Like, I've definitely been there with Joe where, like, I'm, like, killing him and pounding him with, like, the complaints, and he's just like,
Yeah. I mean, I should have left that job probably 2 years before I did, but
yeah.
it took a lot for me to do that because I was happy, but.
So is COVID, like, the thing that really made you, like, hey, I leave this,
I don't know.
environment, or?
I think it was kind of bad before COVID, and then when COVID happened, everybody thought we were like these heroes, and everybody like loved us. They thought we were like superheroes.
You are.
Yeah, you are.
And then like kind of when COVID stopped, like the world went back to the way it was, but it was like worse. Like everybody was entitled and mean and nasty over nothing. And sometimes I don't know, it just really took a toll. And I think the whole world changed, not just healthcare. Yeah. Anybody that works with like people. And I was just like, I literally can't do this anymore. Like
nurses were like the nurses that I like are like friends with or like Facebook friends with. They had like sad times.
Yeah.
During COVID. I don't know if I would have wanted to even be in a hospital. I feel like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you like seen a lot of people like maybe pass.
Yeah.
Because like even that would like put a toll on like my mental health.
Yeah.
Because they were alone, right?
Yeah, that was really sad. I would be in like patients' rooms, just like FaceTiming with their family members, texting family members, because they would have no idea what was going on with their family. Like they couldn't visit them, like at all. Like it was just sad. It was different.
That sticks with you forever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that imprints, especially since I don't want to use the word unprecedented, but that was a new thing.
Definitely,
like typically, and anytime there's somebody sick or you're facing loss in a family, it's awful. But not being able to be physically present and having to do it through FaceTime.
Yeah.
At least we can do it through FaceTime. Though at least we have the technological barrier, but it's totally new, and it's losing that tactile. You're missing something there, and that sticks with the families, and now you're absorbing it through secondary trauma.
Yeah.
So how do you're still here, you're still smiling. So and I know it's ups and downs to get there, but how do you, secondary trauma is like massive and not talked about enough. What do you do? How do you deal?
Do you have the routine? I know you hit the gym a lot.
Yeah, I never worked out like until the last 5 years actually. So maybe COVID did help me with that. That's definitely helpful. I think I've definitely become more vocal about just feelings in general. Just talking to people, like not really being embarrassed about things I've done or things I felt. Like I think I just feel more comfortable talking now. I think nursing does that too, because you meet people who are so different from you. Like you have to have very difficult conversations with people, and I don't know, I think that's helped me a lot.
I also think people need to know that you are working overnight when this was happening.
Yeah, let's add a layer onto this.
You worked overnight, then had a kid, and then you're supposed to exist as this badass entrepreneur while like people are like probably at work throwing things at you or like talking to you really nasty.
Yeah.
You know?
This is like
you ever just want to be like, I'm done. Like people people aren't appreciating me. Like, what stops? Like why don't you quit? Like why aren't you like why don't you like forget this?
I know sometimes when I would come home, I'd be like, the last thing I want to do is like talk to anybody. Like that's what I did for 12 hours, just talk to people, like whether they talk back to me or not. Like I've been talking for 12 hours. Like the last thing I want to do is, I feel bad. I haven't seen my husband for sometimes like 3 days because he works day shift, normal hours, and I work night shift. So it'd be like a couple days that we don't talk to each other. And then I finally see him and I'm like, I'm like burnout. Like I can't. I think sleep would help. I would be like, I just need to go to sleep, or I just need to step outside for a minute. Like, so I don't take anything out on him that obviously he doesn't deserve.
Yeah.
But I would sleep like 9 to 6.
9 to 6.
Yeah, like 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m.
But that's normal if you're working overnight. She's like making it out like she's a loser sleeping. I'm like, no, you didn't sleep all night, girl.
Yeah. Well, some people think that. They're like, why are you still sleeping? I'm like, because while you were sleeping, I was awake.
Right.
Yeah.
People are so judgy of night shift workers.
Oh yeah, I know. You never know it
Don't
until
be.
you do it. Yeah.
Be curious, not judgmental, as Ted Lasso likes to tell
You
us.
still dealt with a lot of like craziness in night shift, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because like you would think night shift maybe it's a little quiet.
Yeah,
but
everybody
then-
thinks that.
Yeah, but
they
it's
think the
not.
patients sleep, but they don't. That's like when they're the worst.
They're all awake.
Yeah, and
banging
they're
on
confused.
walls.
They're scared.
Aw.
Like especially like during the pandemic, like
Yeah.
people used to be able to like sleep at the hospital, and now they're alone. And you know, some people haven't been away from their husbands or wives for 50 years, and now they're in this like hospital bed with people like they don't even know. You know.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
was scary and sad.
Knew that I feel very blessed during COVID because I didn't lose anyone.
Yeah. Same.
But yeah, crazy times.
Mhm.
So let me ask you this. When you get home,
Mhm.
you say you go outside.
Mhm.
Is it like specific to like you need to go outside and like put your feet in the grass or something?
Maybe.
And
yeah.
you're like, I just need to feel myself.
Yeah, I just need like a minute to just be me, not be a mom,
I've
not
been
be a
about
nurse,
this foot thing,
Mhm.
touching nature,
like touch grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
grounding
That's what
ourselves.
Angelique taught us a couple
Yeah.
episodes
Yep.
ago.
I'm going
As-
to be a professional grounder.
Yeah, it's
Professional
definitely
grounder,
helpful.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we have this verified by a professional Reiki and Ayurveda and yoga practitioner, so she knows her stuff. We don't question that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go out and touch grass, kids.
Everybody go out and touch a piece of grass today.
I actually, since I work at home a lot, I'm usually just barefoot and let the dogs out barefoot, walk
Yeah.
around barefoot. Sometimes, you know, I step in something I shouldn't, but
Yeah.
I also work at home, so it's pretty easy to take care of.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't walk in my backyard with bare feet because I don't want to step in shit.
Yeah.
But down the shore. I don't wear shoes.
There's no shit down the shore
No,
at all. Nothing.
And like my girls don't wear shoes because of me.
Yeah.
But then Joe's family's different. They're always like, "Where's your shoes?" I'm like, "Shoes? We're up the shore."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I'll wear shoes is if the restaurant requires it.
Mm-hmm.
So, no
And
shirt,
even
no
then,
shoes.
and under the table, you're kicking them off.
Yeah.
The shoes.
I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
100%.
always wear flip flops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't today, even though I should have. Today was like cold.
Are we all
Yeah.
wearing easy on, easy off shoes?
Yeah,
Kind of. You got the Crocs.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
we're
the
already
Hey
on the
Dudes.
shoes.
Yeah.
We're already on the shoes. We can jump back into the mental health and the healthcare.
I wish I wore my pink Crocs today. We could have
Oh
been
yeah.
Croc buddies.
I love
It's all right.
Crocs.
Do you ever have one of your like coworkers have like a breakdown at work?
Yes, definitely.
Like-
And myself too.
Like what's that? Like crying?
Yeah,
or-
I was like sitting on the bathroom floor crying.
So what do you do? Like, cause you can't leave work.
Yeah, it was like the start of my shift, and like not even it was like 5 minutes in, this lady's like screaming at me. I don't even know why, for something like silly. And I just went in the bathroom and
This is a patient, right?
yes. And I just like sat on the bathroom floor and cried, and I'm texting my coworkers who are working right now. And I'm literally crying on the bathroom floor. They're like, you cannot sit on the bathroom floor in a hospital. And I was like, well, if I stand up, I feel like I'm going to lose it and pass out. So I just need to sit down for like a minute. And I don't know, you just have to somehow like clear your head and.
Well, I said that to you. It was like, what's so hard is that we can fire clients.
Mm-hmm.
Work at a hospital, you can't fire a
Yeah.
patient.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's so hard is that in your field, it's like you guys are so allowed to be disrespected and like spit on, and there's no
Yeah.
repercussion for that person.
Yeah.
I mean, I get
know, it's
people
terrible.
are sick, but
Mhm.
like doesn't mean that you're entitled to treat people like trash.
No, never.
Yeah, I know.
So
A lot of people don't get that.
I do think that the healthcare system should change in that way. It's like if you're gonna come in here and scream and be like, go somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
Why are you entitled to treat me like trash and then expect me to save your life?
Mm-hmm. I mean, after COVID, there's a lot of signs in hospitals that say like staff will not be disrespected, no cursing, no violent behavior, and those signs were never there before COVID. Because
But
the
all
world
stuff
just
that
changed.
happened before COVID.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Did you work with like specific types of people? Like, were you in like with like elderly people or?
Yeah, I did neurology, so a lot of strokes, like brain bleeds, like any head trauma, confused. I would say mostly like strokes.
So you were dealing with a lot of people with memory issues.
Yes.
And, like, I'm sure they like think maybe you're someone else. And like even that, like you probably jump into that character. Another thing that you don't really have to do, but you're there making them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I really don't think I could be a nurse. I really don't.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me say this. My daughter was literally delivered by the nurse until the very end when she went and got him. And then he gets all the credit.
The doctor.
Right.
Yeah, the doctor gets all the credit. And the nurse was like there with you the whole time, like delivering the baby.
Yeah.
Then he comes in, he's like, here. I'm like, give it to her. She can pass it to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The patients are always like, I want the doctor. I'm like, okay.
How are you a patient? Like, are you a good patient?
I think so. I never try to be like, I'm a nurse. I never
you never say I'm a
want them
nurse?
to know I'm a nurse. No.
So when someone's taking your blood or something, you're just like, you're doing it wrong.
No, I would never
Terrible
say that.
form.
I would
Terrible
never
form.
say that. Never.
Do you have to do continuing education for being a nurse?
Yeah.
Did you bounce down to part-time because of the mental toll it was taking, or because you added another child and you wanted to spend more time at home?
Yeah, it was more because of having my daughter. And then I went full-time again. And then I had another baby, and I was like, I need to be part-time. Like I can't balance work full-time, mom full-time, and anything else extra.
Well, people realize how hard it is to balance. Like,
Yeah.
it's different than balancing two jobs, because when you're like a parent, you're balancing like someone's like feelings and emotions, and like you're supposed to raise them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Or am I just...
No, it does, and
I'm
it
just talking
astounds me every
crap.
time because I have no children. So I don't even deal with all that aspect, and I feel overwhelmed probably most of the time without even that incredibly impacting factor of kids. So I'm always a step removed from that, and always just like sitting in awe of how you handle it all. So when it comes
do it
to
with nervous breakdowns.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah, definitely.
right. So we touched on that about how it happens, and some of the signs that you see before it happens, so you can stop yourself.
Yeah.
Give yourself the time out. Do a check. Really, you said some powerful things that even I do. Is just remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah.
Whether it's to cry, whether it's to punch a wall, whatever it may be. Go touch grass.
Yeah.
I always love that one. It gives you that reset. And we had to learn to get there. Community, resources, camaraderie. What do you got going on both within the context of your employer? Do they provide any assistance?
They do. Yeah. They have like mental health. Like I think they have like a website that you can check in on through your insurance. They always post about like it's on like in the hospital about like suicide awareness and things like that. If you're in an abusive relationship or whatever family, there's like lines that you can call. And it's always like in a private space, so it's not like out in the public. It's like in the bathroom if you need a minute or something.
Got it.
I
Okay.
guess, to call, which I think would be helpful if you needed that.
Any like non-official communities, camaraderie, anything like that you've experienced or you may recommend to somebody who's in your position?
I have one for you.
I'm trying
You
to
have
think.
a group that you are pretty tight. I'm gonna go with it's not directly related to like nursing, but your fitness group.
Yeah, yeah.
Your burn boot camp. That's your community, man.
Yeah, I don't go to that gym anymore.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Crap.
But I still talk to those people, and they taught me a lot about fitness, and just like a lot of people were moms before I was, so they helped me a lot with that. Just balancing my health with my girls' health and stuff like that. So
Then you have a lot of, I'm assuming, support with like your coworkers.
Yeah,
too,
definitely.
right?
Yeah, they're so helpful, and they're like lifelong friends. Even at the old hospital that I don't work at anymore, even if I don't talk to them anymore, I still consider them like good friends and people I'd always reach out to.
Yeah.
Or would reach out to me.
I have this running theory about, and there is zero scientific or medical or any professional basis of this other than my own experiences of how we can get rid of secondary trauma. And it's straight up with dilution and disbursement, where We all have it, and especially you have it through work and through kids. You have it. You've got like 19 factors going for it with the third shift, raising a family, working in healthcare as a nurse, through COVID. So secondary trauma is like you're overflowing with it, and it impacts you. So this is where I'm a very big believer in community. Even as somebody who's more introverted, I do have a few tight-knit groups. And even if it's as simple as, check in with me, this sucked because blah, 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 blah. This person pissed me off today. This patient pissed me off today. And here's why. You're in your group of friends. And let's talk about that for a couple minutes. And now it's off your chest.
Yeah.
And now 3 people heard it. They take on a little bit of secondary trauma. But I can take on a specific amount. Any of us can. And then when it's dispersed, it becomes, I don't want to say meaningless. That's not the right word, but you can let it roll off. You don't let it negatively impact you. And that's how we disperse the secondary trauma, by having multiple layered, stacked groups of our friends and networks, communities.
To traumatize along with you.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
We don't suffer together.
Dan's plan is to traumatize yourself less by traumatizing others.
Right. In microdoses.
In microdosing trauma.
So like how Rasputin used to poison himself with a little bit of arsenic every day. So that way when somebody tried to poison him, he was immune to it. We're just going to dip the arsenic of our secondary trauma throughout, and then we'll all become immune eventually. Can't wait to see what the algorithm does with that little byline right there.
Yeah.
He's a deep state Russian plant. He said Rasputin.
Don't say Russian.
Yeah, sorry. 100-year-old mythic guru. He's got a lot of influence over us today.
Who's a mythic guru?
Rasputin.
I don't know
He
who
died
that
like
is.
100 years ago.
You don't know who that is,
No.
right?
I thought you read books.
I read books.
Oh.
I read is it like a storybook?
No, Rasputin was a legitimate advisor to.
Was it is it a business book? Is it a?
I mean, in history
story?
history book.
It sounds familiar, but
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Rasputin.
I don't know who this guy is. I've never had trig. You'd have to do trig for nursing?
I did chemistry.
Dang.
Microbiology.
Is nursing not a lot of math?
Not really, no. They make it seem like it's a lot,
Yeah.
but it's really not.
So you weren't in nursing when we went to high school?
Yeah,
right?
I was.
Oh, you were.
I was in
were.
allied
Okay.
health, yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I was like, wait, was she not in that shop? But then she really wanted to be a nurse. But I think I'm thinking about Lauren.
Yes,
Yes.
Lawrence Sorensen.
Yes.
She
She went to school with us. You don't
Yeah.
know her.
She was
Yeah.
in some kind of health. She was in, I think, emergency
she was in
services.
mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it was that was just
Oh, I didn't. I
I
swear
think
she
a
was
lot
in
of
EMS.
people that were in my shop didn't choose it. Besides me, Josh, and the other nerdy kids.
Yeah, I could never be. I would not smart enough for that.
Smart enough, but it's not your acumen. And
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
another one of my
Yeah.
put me on my soapbox is make money doing what you're meant to be doing or what you should be and are supposed to be doing. And that's
Yeah.
where I screwed up and got screwed. Again, damn the system. Is I was like, go to college and go up the corporate ladder, and I had showed signs of entrepreneurialism from the get-go that was never really identified and nurtured. So I didn't really become an entrepreneur until legitimately 5 years ago. Dabbled in it 10 years ago. Therefore costing a lot of potential. So when you identify hey, I'm a caretaker and this is my thing, then go forth and do that and train and become effective that way because it makes you feel good and it helps other people. So anyway, I'm off my soapbox now.
I feel like being a healthcare person would make me I don't know, I feel like you probably just put so many other people before and think about it, people you don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. Good for you, girl.
Thanks.
It's okay to say weird. It really is. We're being truthful here.
I cannot imagine someone screaming at me and then wanting me to administer the medication.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
I'd be
part of me is you know what? Why don't you go in a timeout for 10 minutes while they're bleeding out?
I definitely didn't know how mean the world could be until I was a nurse. I wish I knew that.
Who do you think are the meanest patients? Is the older people that are a little grumpy? Or is it their kids, little Karen kids?
No,
Little
I'm
Karen
trying
kids.
to think. I'd probably say people in the population of boomers.
Boomers. They ruin everything.
Big shock.
Yeah, they're probably the hardest.
Old boomers or young boomers? Like our parents, like my parents are boomers. They're 60.
Yeah, I would say that age.
Interesting.
Boomer really is a personality and state of mind than it is an age. It just happens to be that it came from that group of people, because I know plenty of people who are actually literally older than boomers. Not plenty, but I've come across them who don't act that way. And then plenty of Gen X and millennials and Gen Zs who I'm like, dude, freaking baby boomer.
Yeah. It's not all of them, but they're very set in their ways. They don't really believe in new things, or if they haven't heard of it, and they want things the way they want them.
It must be scary. All right, here's one. Intrusive thoughts while on the job.
Oh my gosh. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a thought be like, I wish I could stab this patient? Of course I gotta take it that level.
I mean, sometimes I just like want to curse and like walk out. I mean, I think I got to a point where I would say things that were on my mind. Like, if you're gonna talk to me this way, I'm gonna talk to you that way. Like, I don't, like, I'm here to take care of you. I'm here to help you in any way you can, but you can't talk to me that way. Like,
What's the response normally?
Usually they just freak out more. Like, it really doesn't help.
Through the years, has it got, did it get easier?
I think, yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes I used to like just walk away and like probably cry right outside the room. But then like it got to a point, like I would literally sit like down with them, try to come like like the same level as them, and be like, I have no idea why you're talking to me like this. Like, I can only do so much. Like, I'm only one person. And they would just still yell. And I'm like, okay, this isn't working.
Thing in healthcare is that people don't understand that doctors, nurses, they won't always have a quick fix and right answer. Like, what's wrong with my kid? They're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm sure no one's trying to keep it a secret.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, we're all human. It's not like there's a magical power that this person opened a book and now all of a sudden can save everyone's life on the spot.
Sorry, you were smoking for 40 years. I can't snap my finger and make that lung damage go away.
Right. Yeah.
It's just, I think that there's a lot expected from healthcare people, like workers, and I think it is like a little too much.
Yeah, I think it has gotten a little better, but yeah.
I don't even have a primary care doctor. I don't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Unless I have an issue.
I go to urgent care now through network only because my primary care doctor, who I literally grew up with, like, he still practices. But you know, went through affiliation. Now he's like comes in once a month, as he is entitled to now.
Yeah.
And then somebody else came in as a secondary, but then they, you know how it happens now. It's all layers upon layers of changes. So I'm just like, you know what? Urgent care.
Yes.
Urgent care it is.
Yeah.
Give me that Z-Pack and put me on my way, please.
I haven't had a new primary care position since when I was 23. My pediatrician advised me that I should probably find a new doctor.
Yeah.
Aged out of pediatrics. Got it.
He's like, you should probably go see a gyno now.
What a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Aged out of pediatrics at age of 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go until you're 23.
Oh, I did not know
21.
that.
Maybe I stayed too long.
I don't know.
It probably was 21.
That's okay. Late bloomer.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, what do you need to go to the doctor for?
Annual checkup?
Yeah, blood work, annual checkups, all that kind of stuff.
All right, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you have to...
Just like once a year,
I don't know,
if you're healthy.
So weird, but if my kid has like a rash, for majority of the time, it's annoying to go to the doctor just to be like, okay, watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, like this is what I wanted to do. But I feel like Joe's more of like a doctor person. I'm like, they're not gonna be able to do anything. Like, let's just like, you know?
That might be a sitch for urgent care.
What?
That might be a sitch for urgent care. Like kid with a rash or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is, her pediatrician does the same day. Okay. So it's like,
oh, I see.
I'll probably get in quicker at the pediatrician than I would.
Yeah, definitely.
But to take it all back into the pillars and tenets of this show, is we are both reactive and proactive with not only our mental health care, but with our health care. Ergo, your annual maintenance checks, as it were. Your vitals, your blood work especially. Never let that slip.
Yes, don't let that slip like me.
Right.
Now I'm definitely not going, so I'm afraid what's going to come up.
No.
Well. I think we're going to hold you accountable. It doesn't have to be by next
It's
episode.
probably
but...
unpopular, but I feel like I could be living with something, and because I don't know, I'm
Better.
not sick.
Yeah.
But the minute someone tells you I'm sick, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, you know what? I am sick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my
I
whole
know.
body starts to
Yeah.
deteriorate. I'm like, what happened? It's just my mindset. My mindset ruined me.
Probably.
Good.
Do you ever think that? Like you could have cancer right now.
I know. Who knows?
And
I don't want to know.
just because you don't know, you're all good.
Well, we're ending this episode on a dark note, aren't
Oh
we?
yeah, that was a little dark.
Yeah. We're not sick.
All right.
That we know of.
We're not sick. We're just saying.
We're gonna
All
find
right.
you a primary though.
Yeah.
A lot of intrusive thoughts happening right now.
Yeah.
Lots
Yeah.
of intrusive
Oh,
thoughts.
you're right.
Yeah.
I need to ground myself.
Right.
Touch grass. Touch the carpet.
It got a little off topic, but we're gonna end on a positive note.
Yeah.
That I'm really, really glad that you came in.
Thanks.
Even though it's like not a direct line to owning a business, I feel like talking about what's happening in healthcare and like being a mom and is just really important. So thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
How do we end the show? Does anyone remember?
We do a high kick.
Can I do one?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to do one.
This episode brought to you by Hey Dude Crocs. And what are you wearing?
I'm Sperry.
Fancy.
Sperry?
Yep.
Okay.
You know how I do.
And that's it. That's the episode. Yep.